Hi guys, welcome to Wikitutor. In this video I am going to talk about 15 signs your stomach is functioning badly. A queasy feeling in the pit of your stomach, dreading even the idea of food, and having to constantly run to the washroom. These are all unpleasant symptoms of stomach issues. There are all sorts of reasons why you may have a poorly functioning stomach. Sometimes it's from food poisoning or a gastro bug going around. However, if your stomach is chronically upset, it might be a sign of a bigger problem. If you are experiencing any of these 15 signs that your stomach is functioning badly, be sure to make an appointment with your healthcare provider. Before starting the video, please subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon to receive every upload. So let's start the video. Frequent and chronic diarrhea. If you find yourself running to the toilet more than normal and your stomach upset is accompanied by loose, watery stools, you could be suffering from frequent diarrhea. Likely, diarrhea is usually short-lived, often resolving in a day or two. However, if it persists more than 2 days, you become dehydrated or it becomes chronic. It could be a sign of irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, or celiac disease. These are over-the-counter medicine to relieve symptoms, but if you suspect your condition is chronic, seeing a doctor to treat the underlying condition is a must. Number 2. Blood in your stool. If you are experiencing rectal bleeding, you may notice blood in your stool after going to the washroom. This can be alarming for many and causes can range from a mild condition to something very serious. The color of the blood is often an indication of where the bleeding is coming from. Blood in your stool can be a sign of hemorrhoids, which are simple to treat, or colorectal cancer, which is a serious condition. Discussing with your doctor is the first course of action to treat the bleeding. Severe cramps after eating. Eating is usually a pleasurable experience as well as a way to fuel our bodies. However, if you find that you have severe cramps after consuming food, it can definitely take away from enjoying your meals. The occasional bellyache is normal, but if the pain persists and happens nearly every time you eat a meal, it might be signaling that something is wrong. Sometimes the pain is caused by eating too much, while other times it could stem from a food intolerance or allergy. If your pain is severe, it could be a good time to talk to your doctor and rule out IBS or IBD. Chronic constipation. Constipation is a condition where a person has infrequent and uncomfortable bowel movements. Around 4 million Americans have frequent constipation, and it's the most common of gastrointestinal complaints. Anything from medication, lack of exercise, a diet low in fiber, and IBS can cause constipation. Often lifestyle changes can improve this condition, and a thorough medical examination can often get to the bottom of the issue. Frequent heartburn. A burning feeling in the chest that travels up into the throat is an unpleasant and uncomfortable symptom of heartburn. Sometimes it's also accompanied by a cough or hiccups, bad breath, and bloating. Many people get heartburn after consuming fatty or acidic foods. But if you get frequent heartburn, it could be a sign of gastroesophageal reflux disease (GERD). Doctors recommend making an appointment if you experience severe GERD symptoms and if you take over-the-counter heartburn medications more than twice a week. Difficulty swallowing. Dysphagia is the medical term for having difficulty swallowing. About 15 million Americans have difficulty swallowing and may choke on their food or liquid while eating. This condition doesn't always indicate a medical issue, and it may go away on its own. So, if this condition persists, it could be a symptom of such conditions as GERD, heartburn, or even esophageal cancer. If you experience pain and choking or coughing when swallowing, the best bet is to get checked out by a medical professional. Loss of appetite. There are whole industries dedicated to serving up delicious meals or enticing people with the promise of tasty food. Most individuals look forward to eating, but sometimes people experience a complete loss of appetite for an extended amount of time, which is usually referred to as anorexia. The loss of appetite, when temporary, can often be caused by common viruses or bacteria. However, if this is something that persists, a doctor may look for signs of digestive conditions, Crohn's disease, or stomach cancer. Unexplained weight loss. If a scale keeps going down despite no changes in diet or exercise, you could be experiencing unintentional weight loss. The cause of unexplained weight loss could be anything from stressful life experiences such as divorce or losing a job to a more serious health conditions. Some conditions that cause weight loss are depression and anxiety, IBS, celiac disease, or even cancer. Depending on the cause, your doctor will need to run tests and order you to relieve stress in your life. The next is sudden intense abdominal pain. Almost everyone has experienced pain in their abdominal region at some point in their life. The pain could be from gas or stomach cramps caused by viral gastroenteritis, or it could be something more serious, such as appendicitis. If you suspect your pain is something treatable at home, sipping clear liquid and avoiding solid foods can help. Get medical help right away if you have chest, neck or shoulder pain, are unable to pass stool, especially if also vomiting or the pain does not improve in 24 hours. Feeling full after eating a small portion. It's not a fun when you are eating a favorite meal only to feel full long before you are finished. Maybe it's just a stomach bug, but if this happens frequently, it could indicate something more serious. Early satiety, the feeling of being full after eating a small portion, can lead to undernourishment. A frequent cause of early satiety is gastroparesis, a condition in which the stomach does not contract correctly, leading to food staying in your stomach longer. Symptoms include heartburn, an upset stomach, and throwing up undigested food. Diet changes, controlling blood sugar, and medications are current treatments for this condition. However, you should make an appointment with your doctor if small portions make you full too fast. Swollen abdomen. If your pants are more uncomfortable than usual around your midsection, it could be due to eating a large meal. But if the swelling doesn't go down after the food has been digested, it could be for other reasons. A distended belly could be caused by swallowing too much air, gas, IBS, lactose intolerance, or a partial bowel blockage. If the swelling is getting worse, you have a high fever, or your abdomen is tender to touch, then a doctor's visit is needed. That all could be a sign of fluid buildup, which is a serious medical problem. Anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is a common condition in which the body doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells to provide oxygen to the body. Anemia can also be considered a gastrointestinal issue, and 1/3 of IBD patients suffer from anemia. Symptoms include fatigue, headaches, and loss of appetite. A medical professional should be seen when seeking help. Treatment includes blood transfusions, corticosteroids, and iron supplements. Fatigue and weakness. Feeling tired all the time and finding it hard to muster the energy to complete even simple tasks could indicate many health issues. Fatigue is the feeling of utter exhaustion, both physical and mental. Anything from stress to unhealthy lifestyle choices can cause chronic tiredness and weakness. Eating a healthy and well-balanced diet can alleviate symptoms, but a doctor should be consulted to rule out medical issues such as liver failure, diabetes, or depression. Irritable bowel syndrome can also cause fatigue and weakness in patients, and those symptoms are the most common non-stomach related issues, IBS suffers report. The next is frequent vomiting. If you find yourself tossing your cookies often and generally feeling nauseous, it could indicate that your stomach is not functioning as it should. Usually, a bout of vomiting lasts a day or two and is often caused by a bacterial or viral infection. However, vomiting can be a sign of other serious conditions such as appendicitis, cyclic vomiting syndrome, or achalasia. Losing your lunch on a regular basis is definitely cause for concern and worth a call to your doctor. The last one is skin issues. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but if you are dealing with skin issues, it can be really hard to feel comfortable in your own skin and possibly your stomach. Studies have shown that there is a link between the gut and the epidermis, with 25% to 30% of bronze sufferers also reporting skin conditions. People struggling with eczema, psoriasis, and rosacea often find relief after modifying their diet and drinking plenty of water, along with using prescribed medication. If itchy and inflamed skin is wreaking havoc on your life, it's a good idea to visit the doctor to see if there's something more going on below the surface. So friends, I am sure you liked the video. Stay tuned for more amazing content. See you guys in another exciting video. Thank you so much.